Hey everyone out there. I'm well, I hope everyone first of all, I hope everyone is doing great. Uh I realized across the board a lot of YouTubers have been absent, and I do apologize for basically me not being able to read for the past week on the personals. It's just been a block, or not just necessarily a block, but more things that have been coming up in my life, and I know it's the energies, and I know it's regarding what's going to happen very soon. Um, if you've been watching my channel, you know Divine Masculine, and everyone else, you know how he's been coming forth with the courage to talk. Um, Now, my last video, I named it "No Steps Back." 2 steps forward, no steps back. Two, because they're with their higher selves, they're with God, and no matter how that looks, um, which is what I was dealing with lately. And it's not that it was um, painful, because in 3D sense, you would a divine feminine would think, or in a regular feminine would think that it's a steps back, but um, I've been with the contentness, and I know that's the energies as well across the board for divine feminine. It's just I couldn't read, you guys, for other situations. That's probably a reason for that. But now I would hope that you guys would understand, and hope that you guys get some out of this spread now for the collective, because I can tap into that for everyone. And specifics probably will pop up, but in general, um, yeah, this is keeping it general. And I'm sorry, but you guys, things change, and you just sometimes have to go with the flow. And when energies come up, sometimes we have to face them and deal with them as they come, and not pretend that, you know, not to put on a strong face. Although we are strong, we do have to be honest with ourselves. Alright. Alright, so already we have flying out. Look for a sign. Now, a lot of people, okay, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people freaking out because a lot of their readers are gone right now, or taking an absence. And I'm a fire sign. The retrogrades this year are going to be happening in the fire signs. I'm not sure if that's also what I'm feeling, or getting ready to feel. It's just a big year for fire signs. Twins, a fire sign. So all this, and Pisces energy. Boy, boy, oh boy. Alright, let me just say, I apologize though. And I hope you understand. Okay. We have get more information. So everyone is looking for more information regarding whether they need to choose a right direction. Um, Saltwater Tarot has a really good explanation on, catching a train this Monday. It's actually 11/11, adding it all up with the year and the month and the day. So the 27th, check out her video about that. And she's also having it rough too. So if you would like someone that is better at communicating, of course, you don't mind the cussing, on her channel, please, she explains it perfectly what's going on. And divine feminines out there who are also feeling the waves, the changes, ups and downs, remain positive in yourself. How can I explain this better than saying just remain positive? You're in a way content, but it's almost like somber feeling. That's a maturity. I feel like we're saying goodbye to on even the old way we've seen love. Okay, let me pull a card for that. from the Angels of Atlantis. Alright, we got a few. We have Safkiel, Archangel, yay, and Raziel. So ecstasy and retreat. Many of us are going to feel we need to go within and alone, and so we're happy. This that looked like was about to turn around, turned yet again around. It may seem like it's not taking off ground, the relationship in 3D, although it may have seemed yet just a week ago, right? You need to understand that it's just an illusion that it's not going the way you want it to, because a part of you do find the ecstasy in this retreat, and that is going within because you have abundance. And a part of you guys know you would not have had all of that abundance that is of you, divine feminine color. See that pink, pretty pink? And growing, you're growing. See, North Star also. Look at all those North Stars. But anyway, you would have had that, all of that abundance, had you gotten in a relationship now. And you guys are content with what is and have found, a lot of you have understood how to unconditionally love, but you don't want to risk all of this for having a relationship. Yet, this is what the earth force was just pulling, and continues to pull, because you may feel a certain way, but when divine masculine comes around in whatever way that is, for some reason you will come around, and look, see, we have the trust card. It's because he understands this, and he will show that, or you will see that feminine in him. Oh, that's what they're showing. And Earth Force is also the calmness you have reached, divine feminine, which is also new, like last year, or if you've been on it for a few years, like I'm coming up on 3. So I don't know, yeah, maybe that wave. I do believe in waves, actually. So that could be, we're feeling the loving waves, the motherly waves, nurturing waves, because it's just though we've understood the matriarchal, we've gone through the ups and downs, and part of the journey is, the turns. It's all about, it's not about just getting there, the destination. It's what you learn on the way. And sometimes we need to open ourselves up and let ourselves, or even some of them I'm getting, need to forgive themselves for opening themselves up, because of course, you could be fooled, and you need to stay aware. That's why you need to stay close to spirit. All right, Metatron, Archangel. Oh wow, divine intelligence. See, keep your intelligence, your IQ, your spirit IQ, your spiritual poise. You like when we were kids, we would get spelling words, like about 20. Keep that with spirit, with what you learn from what you eat. A lot of people would feed people bullshit, so don't, take that. Make sure you are super aware, and also keeping faith that you get what you wish for, because you've put in a lot of work, divine feminine. Alright, so you need this time anyway. I know that a lot of you feel like it's more of almost a relief that this happened. This being, let's see, in divine masculine's mind, this being, it looks like a step back, but it's not. It's more of a, it's kind of like they made the wrong decision, but it's not the wrong decision. Like I said, whatever that is that he chooses to do is for our highest good. God will not remove anyone that is serving our highest good. So in turn, if he is not serving our highest good, he kind of is on a journey on his own, not on his own, but perhaps made a slight different turn that he will learn, you guys, he will learn. All right, yeah, see, oh, okay, sorry for the shaky. So going into, this is like the tiki room of that guy's soul card. In Disneyland, there's that room where the birds sing and they all open up, and it's a beautiful magical thing, like but that they show us that in presentation, but that's his soul. That's what he is most of value to him, finds most valuable. All right. And this was right before the change. He opened up, or could have opened up, but then we have the not wanting to mature card, being embarrassed card. Maybe someone also pressured him to not pick divine feminine, not trust his instincts, and not go within and find his answers in divine intelligence. He may have gone without. It could also be his doubts, his fears of himself, not maturing. And well, let's see. Okay, Son of Wands, and not getting what he truly wants. See, not maturing, not getting what he truly wants, being just young, but that's okay because we also have felt the ecstasy in the retreat. And let me see what I get from this photo. This is the past life. Oh God, okay. It's almost like not necessarily in a bad way, but bear with me. Jilted woman scorn from past lives ago, dealing with now. And I feel like the word adorn. So we're adorned like putting on a jacket from past lives with this knowledge. We've done this before. We've seen it before. And it's just happening so quick that it's not jilted. I guess, like in Sex in the City when she's left at the altar. She's left jilted, shook, literally shook. So it's not necessarily like that, but it's just kind of like, oh, we remember this feeling. No. And I don't mean to laugh because I feel this way. This is why I've been gone, and I apologize. I'm trying. So I hope you guys get this from this reading. Listen to your intuition. See, they were not listening to their intuition. But this is Divine Feminine, a time for you to even sharpen up your skills, hone on things that you want to do. For example, me, I want to wear lots of different wigs. And I want to wear, like, heck, I'll say it, things that, like, shape your body. And not necessarily you would want people all up in that. So it's just the girl stuff. And that's stuff for me. So perhaps this is all orchestrated by divine. Right? All right. So, I'll see. It's to balance. More balance is needed. More balance is needed, guys. And yet, we bonded with one eye in the middle, but we are so different. And it seems like, he may have let ego win this time, but he's still got until tomorrow, right? But, we're not. Or really, honestly, I did feel a sense of, of relief, and definitely a whirlwind of emotions, but none were violently sprawling on the floor like in the beginning of the journey, on the bathroom crying. No, but not at all. It was, like I said, not even jilted or woman scorned. It was just, I actually extended unconditional love anyway, and it was easy. Alright, we have the card Magic Stream. Right. It's almost like as if when this happened, we were on a stream and we caught this stream, or train, if you will, coming in to a 9. Look at this moon. All these influence. Look at the flamingo. It's white. Or is that gazelle? Yeah. And trees also. A bonsai tree. I wonder what that means. Well, we have the wishing well too. So now Divine Feminine, you have the opportunity, as well as Divine Masculine, you have the opportunity to really work your magic, whatever that may be. Like the little things I said, playing around with working on your shape or appearance, or even internal work like usual every day. Reflecting, and or whatever that looks like to you, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. It could, honestly, they might run into some obstacles at first, but they'll get it. And if it means they'll come running back, or they'll get it in the nick of time. Intention and stuck in the mud. So some will realize their intentions and not feel stuck in the mud before it's too late, before that change. And well, it's not ever going to be too late, don't get me wrong. But before this dream is still pushing us really, really hard in a way that divine feminine is in a sense numb or desensitized to the pain. Jesus, yeah. And all right, through the ghost lands, because it's almost like in that past life we've already known. It's mortifying, yes, but it's almost like we're now handling business inside. We are away now. We are being what we search for, and not without unconditional love. We still are singing a harmonic tune that the world loves. Gaia loves what we're doing still, producing more love on Earth still. Yet I feel a lot of us, maybe some of us that are Cancer moons or fire signs, are just definitely in the feels and a little shook, just a little like not shook emotionally. I would say more so divine masculine is a little bit. Usually when guys break up with someone, or say, yeah, they don't want to, they want distance or something, confront that. And I'm proud of him that he did that, by the way. But they'll feel good about themselves first, the masculine, would, and then divine feminine would be feeling sad about herself and missing this for a while. Then a month later, it switches. So just remember, Wizard of Awareness, how things play out, how things turn, how things function in life and rotate, how everything, like machinery. Also, the spark. See, like, nothing will go, a little sacrifice will not go unrewarded, divine feminine. Remember that. Alright, let's see if I can get something from this deck. What divine masculine's day was like. Just so, if we can get confirmation, if anything, if he's thinking of making a decision. Knight of Discs. Okay, the Knight of thinking of what is most valuable of him. Five of Discs. Well, there is a man in that. There's a hole in that man's heart, and he's pointing at it. And I think this is the feeling left out on the cold card. Really, is that? You have Warrior 8 as well. So this is like a spiritual fight that's going on. I feel like he got scared. A lot of them is why they pulled back. All right, and also because it takes a lot to be creative. Like when you're a kid and when they ask you to draw something, here, you draw something. They're like, oh, I don't know. You just draw it. We gotta nurture that, or he perhaps needs to himself nurture that a little more in himself. Perhaps heal mother bonds, mother things, whatever it is. Also, take a look at their parents. The apple don't fall too far. Okay, but this is going within to some, not with, yes, within, but also even if he's an external, he's doing something that is in his realm. Could be work, could be, but there's something definitely that he sacrificed, like, and in the most important part of his heart. Oh, he says no to the relationship right now, but that's not that it's not the right decision. It just may look painful, or like I said, not painful. It's just sobering, but it's interesting feeling. I've just been focused on me. That's what it is. It's hard to be focused on this. I summoned up this, and I got because I got told by Spirit to do this for the collective, and that I'll be able to. And here I am. It's already how many minutes? 19. Oh goodness. All right. I don't mean it to be long. I want this to get out. But here, Knight of Discs. So going in, inner child, white tiger. What does that mean? Doing the magic tricks. Look, there's things that's going to be spooking him, but he's gonna have to face that. Just like you, Divine Feminine, are feeling. We're feeling that we need to face that, face these fears. What was our biggest fear happened. At least some part of us, in us, it was the biggest fear. We are growing. Definitely, we are stronger than you think. So you gotta pick yourself up, your inner child up, or let her pick you up by your bootstrap. Because this little acorn may take forever to grow, but we're in a sacred space. You have to believe that which you hold inside may seep out into the external. So remember, always stay divine. Okay. The generosity is growing of this growing of so much abundance that it's going to lean into this actual making the decision to go through with the twinship, the whole thing. Soulmates, wow. Rainbow means positive thing. Koi fish. Anyone let me know in the comment section what that means, koi fish. That would be nice and much appreciated if you subscribe, if you watched, please. Alright, also the moon's coming up. Oh my god. We still need time for this emergence. It's also emergency. This is like critical time that we take for ourselves. Although we were so close, and that says so much to be so close. And for Divine Masculines, those that are saying outright and nicely, communicating, even if it's not what you wanted to hear, Divine Feminine, you know how much that had to take for him to do that, and also for not to take advantage of you. Jeez, you know what I mean? To be the hermit and not wanting to be, but knowing perhaps these guys don't want to, almost like a friendship, Divine Feminine. If someone wanted to be your friend and you were like a girl or boy and you're like, I just can't right now, that you're kind of like a hermit and antisocial nature or personality lately for whatever reasons. PTSD is a lot prevalent even in you, Divine Feminine, even in you being betrayed is can make some wires cross. So just make sure that you do not blame yourself for any behavior, but although try to work through that and fix that and focus within on the positive and being love and being in gratitude, because once you are, the peptides in your body start expelling more of this thing called gratitude out into the universe, that it just wants to give you back more of it, because you are more like a engine, is that an engine? Generator, of gratitude. Alright, so yes, someone didn't want to take the steps, Divine Masculine, the steps to growth, or perhaps chose to do it the other way, and this doesn't, forgive me, I have multiple accents that come out randomly. I don't know if these are personalities or not, but maybe you can let me know if you watch long enough. Alright, that would be fun. So anyway, Divine Masculine, this also could be another view of taking these steps. Taking these steps is going within, whether you like it or not, Divine Feminine. That could be also another way to see how long you would love to be the star. Wow, how long do you take this, and not see it as a curse, as a blessing? Staying pink. How long will you stay pink and not blue? For the King of Cups, and this guy was kind of in reverse, so how for him, blue, I wonder what blue means, blue flowers in the flower language, but basically how long will you do that for? Also your Emperor, for your love. I was gonna say your Emperor, that would have been great, but this is even better. It's not just for that guy, it's for love, and that's why you're doing it. You're okay with what he's doing, retreating again, even though it hurts, or even though in some way it hurts, in some ways it doesn't. In some way it's almost relieving for some, but that's because you both are going through something and you know it, and you are doing, both are actually, intentions are for love. His may look a little devilish, but no, it's for love. If he wasn't, then he would take advantage of you and not give you what you deserve. And you, Divine Feminine, although you may feel this way, it's preserving you, because believe it or not, you're not going to want anything outside of this. And don't take it this way, though. If you do feel you need to learn and that energy moves or anything like that, then you have to be 100% honest with yourself. And those are only for, the strongest, I believe. Alright? So, preserving you, preserving your thought. I think you would kind of lose track on your spiritual journey if it was together right now, and you may have you would have felt like a jilted woman, because he's just he looks at himself as like that devilish color. Look, he has a horn, but and you're a unicorn. He sees you as like pristine, premium, super premium, super premium, and pure. He doesn't want to mess that up. He wants to come back a little more pure. And we have the Three of Discs. Yeah. Oh, so he wants to come back even all the same color. He wants to make something pure too. He doesn't want to make something where it's like Little Nicky, where and Little Nicky's a great guy. Little didn't, the punt to that is that Little Nicky is the sweetest thing ever, but his mother's an angel and his father's the devil. So it's pretty funny, but maybe check that movie out just to take your mind off things. Divine feminine, if it's been rough. So, pop some popcorn in the microwave and give, let yourself a hair treatment, paint your nails or something, stretch out and watch some movies. All right. No more feeling like all of this a burden, or feeling like it's a arms race or a battle, or like someone won, because no matter where we turn, all of our guides are around us. All the owls are very wise, and they know that we are too, and they're helping us understand. Look, we can also have enough. We're taken care of, and taken care of enough with the knowledge and wisdom to do so ourselves, as well as our guides, and from our guides, that we are able to take care of another. And this is divine feminine, holding hands as well with someone else. Divine masculine, you could also be this way, and vice versa. You are so strong, you don't need a relationship right now, and or strong enough to know you're not ready for one just yet. Death in reverse. And that although you may realize that you are, and it's just fears, but some will not want this to end, and it may feel like an end, but you need to have faith in yourself, because you can't lead a horse to water. But yeah, you can, but you can't make it drink it. So you can use this energy, like this stream that we're on this whole year, to you divine feminine, this goes for you too, to be upset, to be sad, to be scared. It's really what you make it. And I feel like this stream, there's magic in the air, and we could really be cut out any fears we want, and just move along with justice, with fairness, and what's gonna go on. 11:11. Wow, right, guys? Incredible. Let's see what the chakra, what's divine masculine feeling, since this may overall look like injustice, but no, I think all of us have been matured and gained true sight enough to know it's completely okay. If not now, later, like that poem. We have spirit of place. Yeah, we know it's the nature of the game. Butterfly metamorphosis, we know it's just a point of perfection, a point where we continue to perfect in ourselves and discover ourselves, and be not just passionate but compassionate people. See, so we've gained so much, we've gotten a lot, enough to be close enough to hear. So, and even here, like we have had contact and physical contact, but now just spirit is going to instill the discovery within that divine masculine will find, and he may need to learn it from a karmic or not, but you can't be focused on that divine feminine. This is why I think I haven't been able to read for the personals, but I'm gonna try right after this, and if I can't, just continue to read these ones listen to these ones for the overall, because I just can't. If I tried, I'm sorry, but compassionate individual, the divine masculine spirit is gonna want it to come back and be even better, basically. All right. All right, we have trickery. So they're dealing with You know, they thought someone was doing someone's up to something, and they may have been like, and time was ticking, tick, 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 you, and they said divine feminine was up to something, or was the one that's with the trickery, but no, and you know, the truth always comes to light, okay, and here we go, despot, so they're gonna find out something, gonna find out the truth about something, or their perception, you know, oh, about gossip, oh boy, oh boy. And something's not going to be fair to them. Oh boy. Oh my god, then they're going to be insecure. Oh my god, they're going to lose faith. But it could also be that they're losing faith in the karmic because of oh what? Like skirt. Like this is not fair and impartial. This is like gossip is not their cup of tea, not their the perception that they thought, and now they grow sad of that. So then the discovery happens within themselves. Ooh, oh, I thought that said self-embrace. But that embrace, you know, well, spiritual maturity 8, and also the moment where they realize, you know. Then the healing touch, okay, they go within, and then they find their happy place that you've been reveling in yourself, divine feminine. Alright, and the story goes slow and steady. Look at this now. You're on your way to him. And you're right here together in spirit, okay? He has spirituality on his side. Spiritual maturity, number 8. Spirituality, 7. And you have adding up to a 3. So you're with third energy. You're with Source. You're with Metatron, the Archangel of Twin Flames. And you have the know-how to get around Wonderland. And so you're not so tripping. Like that song, Finesse by Bruno Mars. Alright, so much of our deepest, most wondrous questions are coming into insight from our own selves. And this is beautiful, guys. So, yeah, no more tripping. It don't make no sense, right? It's time to be strong, Leo. This is you. Alright, time to dance like no one's watching, because really no one's watching. But also, Divine Masculine totally is watching. They're always watching. They're always with us. And they're always wondering about us, and they might always listening guard might always be listening or looking. All right, and the elephants move slowly. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. All right, the whether this may look like intermittence, divine feminine, or not, you need to be okay with what is, and ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Perfect, whatever it is you want. And because, you know, a lot of us got into liking boys early on, like in junior high, and we have never had time. Some of us have kids after, never had time. Husbands or something after, never had time for us. So now's the only time. A lot of people have left marriages, karmic marriages, and now it's just full on time for you, divine feminine. So, here we go. Aloha healing. Yeah. This is like our goodbye and hello. Yeah, you don't have to make it seem like a bad thing. It's what you make it seem this year. Alright, and a year goes by so fast. It's already almost 6 months in. Holding on way too tight, see? Working on, you know, the Trinity. Wow. Trusting and communication, what you're connected to, and not holding on too tight on what you're connected to will give you. What is good, you know. Glamour, intrigue, and drama. Yes, glamour is time for you. Intrigue, you are so intriguing yourself now when it used to be in divine masculine. And drama is not on your end anymore, divine feminine. Not that it was, but not that it will be on divine masculines, but a little bit, yes. Like they're going to be learning a lot very quickly, and it's because also you're going to be focused on you, and that's going to be easier and easier for you. But you're going to balance holding space because it's divine. So fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Yeah, trust. You know, like Emerald Spider's channel, Clairsentient Emerald Spider. I love her. She's really good at explaining excerpts from the Bible and stuff. So check out her. She was talking about the tear. There's the tear, and then there's the other, like the good part. So, you know, those are going to be separating, and it's going to be clear, even to your twin, because he's a twin. If you believe he's a twin, then you'll know that he's going to see the difference, because we have a piece of God in ourselves, right? So, my Father gives you the true bread from heaven. See, where we get our truths, what makes us move, what makes us get out of bed. And sometimes it may be work, because we have mouths to feed, but what makes our passions is the same as divine masculine. We come from the same root, the same source. So he will see the difference as well, and he will want to have what's his destined to him. He'll have that inkling inside that draw to something more, especially if what is his situation is not helping him, or even reciprocating what he is giving to it. The thing that he messed up, like but it's like actually the other one. I wonder what cartoon that matches with. Let your light shine so before men, so that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Yeah, so don't be sour, continue to like I said, do the fight, even however hard that is. I'm here now, and look at we've gotten so many nuggets from Spirit just by me opening my mouth. And where does my throat hurt? Protesting treasure, or protecting treasure, that's right, and that's divine feminine. It may be raining, but under that big umbrella Spirit's got, you'll be okay. Your crown is there. See, it's not going anywhere. You have a big treasure. It may seem trippy, those shrooms there, but it'll be okay. And it adds up to a 12 too, so a 3. Again, we have movement and rescue. So perhaps divine has just thought that this, for those into union just yet, as the perfect rescue for each. Otherwise, it would have been not as good. So a new dawn. Accept that. Accept these new beginnings. The worst is behind us, and now on to the party, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and your angels want to leave you with separation. See, this is meant to happen. Separation and calling in your soulmate. So don't forget him, guys. He won't forget you, and he'll come back. It's that 6 of coin card coming back in, and work your magic. This is all for you, divine feminine. Your time now can be totally absorbed, and there is a chance that this will turn around. So always, know your worth, I'm hearing, but also know your plan on here on earth. Oh, know your earth. See how it's not personal? So continue on with the plan if you see fit. It's all up to you guys, and your divine masculine wants to let you know. It's a crazy web we weave, and it's deep inside. It's scary to go deep inside. The reflection that we had together, you're like his mirror. But even though it looked like he didn't choose the cup, a big bang will happen. The sun is near. Alright, he may have to go through a dark night, but that is just what needs to happen. Stay dear to him. He will stay dear, and he will fight through what he needs to do, whether it be behind closed doors, and whether it be, get up and try again, and they stab you in the back and kick you when you're down. But he has his knowledge, and don't forget it. He's the smartest one, that's why you picked him. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And one more. Oh, this is you, the Mother of Cups. He will miss you. Alright, stay divine, guys. Love you. Bye.
I don't be tripping or making mistakes. I made too many mistakes. I fight for the things you believe in. I got you body and put it in drive, baby. I got keys in. We about to take us a vacation. I'm about to put all the bitches.